Hello students. In last lecture we have studied about the class and ID. Today we are studying positioning in CSS and display properties of CSS. Positioning in CSS is used to set the position of the HTML elements at the top, at the bottom, at left and right direction. For that, syntax is selector. Selector may be either P, that is paragraph tag, or the heading levels from H1 to H6. Okay. Then position. Position having value, that is fixed, absolute or relative. We will see in detail in next slide. Then top value, left value, bottom value and right value. All these values are in pixels. Now let us see the types of CSS positioning. First one is the static positioning. Static positioning means by default where the elements will be displayed, that position is known as the static position. It is not affected by the top, left, right direction. Then second one is the relative positioning. It is used to set the elements relative to its normal position. That means whatever the position we will specify, it will take near about position of that specified pixels. Then third one is the fixed position. Its details will be on the next slide. And absolute positioning, that is the fourth type, we will see it after the fixed positioning. Let's go for fixed positioning. It is used to fix the HTML elements on a browser at fixed position. It is unmovable though we move the scroll bar. Okay, that means you got the concept of fixed positioning. Let's see its sample program. Here doc type HTML, HTML head style. Here p.fixed. In last lecture we have studied this type of class. It is specified class. Here p.fix, that means this class is implemented only for the p tag or p selector. Having the position as fixed. Fixed means unmovable. At the top 50 pixel, right at 5 pixel and having the color blue. Then end of style and end of head. Then we provided 3 paragraphs labeled as paragraph 1, paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. But these 3 paragraphs are only the paragraphs without any class specification. In next line we have provided class specification as p class equal to fixed, which is specified here, and provided data is this is the fixed position text, then ended body and ended HTML. Now let's see its output. Here here 3 paragraph data, paragraph 1, paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. We have not provided any class here, therefore it will not have any effect. But for this data it is having the blue color as well as, let's see here, top with 50 pixel and right 5 pixel. Here from top it will have the distance 50 and from the right it will have the distance as a 5 pixel. Okay, got it? It is having the fixed position. It will not move from this position unless and until we move its pixels as top and right. Okay, got the concept of fixed position? The next one is the absolute positioning. It is used to position the element at the specified coordinates relative to screen's top left corner. That means from here. Let's see its example. Here under style I have used only a class named as first. Dot is used to indicate the class. Class name is first. And position is relative. Then top minus 10 pixel and right as 10 minus 10 pixel. See here, used position is relative, that means near about distance. Then under H2, given position is absolute with left as 100 pixel and top as 150 pixel. Then here provided data under body is H1 class equal to first, this is heading 1, and under H2 this is heading 2 without using the class. Now let's see its output. Here this is the data of heading level 1 and this is the data of heading level 2. For heading level 1 we have used top as minus 10 pixel and right as minus 10 pixel with the relative positioning. Therefore what happened? It displays the data relatively to minus 10 from top and left. But for the heading 2, that is H2, we used left as 100 pixel and top as 150 pixel with absolute positioning. Therefore here it will have the distance as left as 100 pixel and top as 150 pixel, and it is the absolute positioning, that means it will take that position specifically. This is all about the positioning. Next one is the float property. It defines the flow of content. It can be declared in CSS file or in style tag. In CSS files means we have to use external linking. For that we can use CSS file, or in style tag mean inline frames we can use it. Now types of floating properties. First one is the left, that means elements will float from the left side of the container, that is the window. Second one is the float right. Here elements will float from the right side of the window. And third one is the none, that means that element will not take any effect, it will take its default position. Let's see its example here. Title given here, style is used after the head tag, used class is dot float left and another class is dot float right. Okay, under float left we used font size as 20 pixel and background color as gold, and in float right we used font size as again 20 pixel and background color as gold. Both at the both position or in both the classes we used same declaration, only the difference in the float left and float right. Okay, then H2 class float left and provided data is Balbharti, and under that data we provided message that the text rearranges itself to flow around the elements, that is floated left. Then next one, H2 float right, again provided name is the Balbharti, and this text arranges itself same data to flow around the element, that is floated right. Okay, now see its output here. This is float left and this is float right, and these two lines are, it is after the float left and this is after the float right. Okay, got it? It's simple one. जे तुम्ही फ्लोट लेफ्टला टाकणार आहात ते राईट लेफ्टला डिस्प्ले होईल, जे फ्लोट राईटला टाकणार आहात ते राईटला डिस्प्ले होईल. Then last property from CSS is the display property. It defines how the components like heading labels and hyperlinks will be placed on a web page. Mostly it is used for the hyperlinks. Its syntax display and value, where value may be inline, block inline or none. Inline means it displays elements as inline element. Block means it starts on a new line and takes the width of a complete window as a block element. That means it considers the complete window as a block and start on a new line. Then block inline means same as block, that is it consider complete window as a working place, and you can set here height and width of your window or height and width of your working area. And last one, none, it removes the element completely, it will not display anything. Its sample program. Here under style, provided type is text/CSS. Here external file linking can be used. Therefore style type provided as text/CSS, but we have not used here external linking, we used here internal. Here A is used purposefully as I have to provide this A for linking here as a href. Therefore I used here A. Then display as a block and background color will be orange. Then under body tag, provided data, that is ahref equal to https www.ebalbharati.in, and displayed data will be visit Balbharati. Then ended all the things. See its output. Here you will get the visit Balbharati data, and when you will click here you can see the complete website of the Balbharati. Okay, it's simple one. Through the display property you can display any data using CSS. Okay, now one simple exercise. You have to write HTML program with CSS for the background color of the company name as a green. Then text color of the company name should be red. Heading should be large with the font Calibri, and its description of the company should be displayed in paragraph with blue color. Simple one. You have to use the background color, you have to use the color, here you have to use the font type, and you have to write simple paragraph with blue color text. Okay, we ended CSS here. Now the last part of this chapter, that is website hosting. Up to now you have learned how to create the website, but it is not enough to create the website. It is parallelly essential to display the website on the internet for other users, so that we have to use the website hosting. Website hosting is the service to provide a storage space on the internet for our website so that it will be available for others. And for the same purpose, web host is used. Web host having his own web servers so that he can provide specific space on the internet to the host. We can purchase that space, or some hosts provide the free spacing for specific time duration. Okay, got the concept of website hosting? वेबसाईट होस्टिंगमध्ये काय केलं जातं, तुम्हाला इंटरनेटवर तुमची वेबसाईट डिस्प्ले करण्यासाठी, पब्लिश करण्यासाठी काहीतरी स्पेसिफिक स्पेस अवेलेबल करून देण्याचं काम केलं जातं, आणि ते करणारे जे कोणी ओनर असतात, जे कोणी होस्ट असतात, त्यांना म्हणणार आपण वेब होस्ट. देन टाइप्स ऑफ वेब होस्टिंग. फर्स्ट वन इज द शेअर्ड होस्टिंग. इट इज cost effective and gives domain name to your website. That means it requires very less cost to purchase the space on the internet. and you will get the specific domain name to your website. I think you remember the concept of domain name. Domain name may be com, org, gov, edu, net, then in for India, then ind for Indonesia, UK for United Kingdom, JP for Japan, like this. These are the domain names of the website. Second is free hosting. It provides free hosting to the website, but it is for limited time. It will not be permanent. And last type is the dedicated hosting. These are paid hosting servers for large websites. The websites which are commercial, just like the Amazon's website, it is having the dedicated hosting, as it require continuous or proper internet connection. Therefore, they prefer dedicated hosting. Okay, here we ended our first lesson, advanced web designing. Now, a small homework here. I already uploaded your textbooks on your group. You have to download that textbooks and solve the exercise of lesson 1 completely, and take its snaps and send all the snaps to me on the WhatsApp group as IT homework. I will publish this WhatsApp group to you, and then you have to submit your complete homework only on this group, not anywhere else. Is that clear? Also, whatever the different exercises I have given to you, you have to solve all that exercises also and upload that exercises on this group. Don't forget to do it. I will check all the work in this group, and your work will be considered for your internal marking. Is that clear? Okay. Then all the best for your homework. Complete it as fast as you can and upload it here. Okay. Thank you.